because MATTA needs a space to exhibit, to have a confidence to our members, to showcase their products comfortably to the consumers. And therefore, recently I heard Penang state government is advocating to build an international convention center. MATTA is supportive of this idea because mice is another product where we can play a role. As for Kuala Lumpur, MATTA Fair, now we are going to have it for a second time in September. We need to book the space for 10 years ahead because we don't have space. Space is a problem for event organizers to host an international event like this. And therefore, if the state's government, especially under the leadership of our Chief Minister, Mr. Lim Guan Eng, that these dreams of the travel trade industry can be materialized soon as possible. I also like to add, wherever MATTA Fairs in the nationwide, Penang should position yourself, should be present in all these states, because through my experience, all the states tourism NGOs, wherever MATTA Fair are held, their presence will help promote sales to the travel and tour operators. I hope Penang Tourism Board will look into this and be present at all MATTA Fairs that are held throughout the country.
Launching stand at the count of 3, 2, 1, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations once again to MATTA for the launching of the MATTA Fair Penang 2010. Thanks to Yama very much on Lim Guan Eng, Right Honorable Chief Minister of Penang. Chief Minister of Penang onto the stage to deliver his speech.
Yang Bawah Dani Lau, Penang State Exco Member for Tourism Development and Culture, Dato Mohd Khalid, the MATTA National President. I'd like to call upon the travel industry to focus more on inbound travel packages because Penang has it on. Many tour operators are keen to bring tourists out of Malaysia, thus making the tourism industry more challenging from within as well as from outside. Tour agencies should focus on bringing more tourists into Penang than out of Penang. There are some tourist spots that have been neglected for the past 18 years. Rest assured that we will upgrade it, and we are doing so in many of our sites. The inscription of Georgetown as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO on 7th of July 2008. I'm certain the situation has improved tremendously over the last 2 years. With all these factors taken into consideration, I hope more tourism industry players will start to promote Penang together with the Penang State Tourism Department, the Penang Global Tourism, and of course, MAH and MATTA. The Penang State Government aims to increase the number of tourists from 6 million now to 10 million by 2014. With revenues of 7 million ringgit. Whether we succeed or fail will depend on the close cooperation and active involvement of all players in the tourism industry. And I listened to Dato Khalid just now when he said that we need an international convention center. Though we have been subject to some criticisms, rest assured that this government is focused on doing what is best for Penang's business, especially tourism, and of course benchmarking Penang as an international city. To be an international city, you have to have a convention center. All international cities have convention center. But give us a little bit of time, because we need to convince and explain to the people, and also look for the best option that is available. And we do not want to rush into it. Even though it may delay by half a year or 1 year, what does it matter? As long as we have an international convention center that everyone can be proud of. I'm sure there are some who say, why do you have a convention center when they are going to, when the private sector is going to build convention centers? Yes, they will build convention centers. Maybe 5 years, if you are lucky, most probably 10 years from now. Can we wait 10 years or not? Can we wait 10 years or not? Time waits for no man or woman. I think we must seize the opportunities, or else, I'm sure, like the tidal waves, will be swept away. So it's time that we focus on what is good for Penang in the long term. And even though this government will lose popularity, we feel that it's crucial that we tell the whole world that we are focused on bringing Penang up to international benchmarks. And this convention center would, of course, not be a white elephant. It won't cost 600 million like Putrajaya. I just cannot understand. We are talking about 50 million. Make a lot of noise. 600 million Putrajaya, no noise. Something not right there lah. So there are some who will say, Ken, no need. Well, I think they don't look at the big picture. But as a government, we need to look at the big picture. We need to look forward. We need to stamp Penang back on the international tourism calendar.